Welcome back, fight fans. This is BoxTalk. Today, we're going to be going over the Oleksandr Usyk versus Daniel Dubois rematch that happened this past Saturday and what's next for both of these fighters. If you enjoy this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to comment down below what you would like to see next and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified the next time I post a BoxTalk video. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. Last year, Oleksandr Usyk became the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the 4-belt era, but around mid to late 2024 he gave up the IBF belt. So this rematch between Daniel Dubois versus Oleksandr Usyk was going to be an undisputed matchup. Now Usyk first got the undisputed championship from Tyson Fury, and this is the second matchup between Daniel Dubois and Oleksandr Usyk, and the first one had a controversial low blow that looked like a body shot. It was above the belt line or below or in between the belt line, whatever it was controversial because Oleksandr Usyk had fallen to the ground and it looked like Daniel Dubois had a lot more power than a lot of people thought. So this matchup was going to be very interesting during the rematch, especially from the confidence Daniel Dubois got after knocking out AJ at the Wembley Stadium. Now this fight also happened at the Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 fans coming to London, England, just to see these two heavyweights bash it out in the ring. It's an incredible sight to see, and I'm glad to see boxing has made an incredible return. But I'm not going to talk about any of the other fights on this card. Even though they were incredible fights, I really want to go over this Usyk fight and the Dubois fight and what's next for them. So Usyk looked extremely prepared, focused, and ready to dominate in the ring like as he usually does. They both faced each other. I think they didn't want to touch gloves, went to the corners, and the fight started. Honestly, pretty much from rounds 1 through 4, it was a 5-round match. Usyk just dominated the ring. Usyk was controlling the fight as soon as the bell started with his jabs and his very, very brilliant counter punches. And Dubois was just coming forward and he was landing some good body shots, and there was a quick little nod to the very first fight where Dubois landed a low blow and Usyk decided to call that out during the rematch as well. Either way, Dubois was having a really hard time landing shots in between round 1 through 4, but he did have some success in between. And don't get me wrong, Daniel Dubois is a very strong fighter. He can knock people out, but during this fight, Oleksandr Usyk was just too much for him. And in round number 5, Dubois was ramping up the pressure, but he was leaving himself open to do too many mistakes. Usyk slipped a punch and threw a devastating right hook to the ear of Daniel Dubois. Dubois was pretty much done after that. I already knew the fight was going to be over. Dubois got hit again and got knocked down for the second time, and after that, ref had to waive the fight. It was a 10 count. Oleksandr Usyk became 3 times undisputed as a fighter, once in the cruiserweight division and twice in the heavyweight division. First ever in the 4-belt era and first ever pretty much. Oleksandr Usyk proved to the fans that he is the best heavyweight of all time. And he's very comparably close to Muhammad Ali in terms of height, reach, birthday. He could be the greatest heavyweight of all time, and in my opinion, he's definitely up there, top 5, maybe not even number 5, 4, 3, or 2. Now Usyk remains 24-0, and he has a couple of challengers that he can face before he retires. He's 38, 39. He's up there in the late 30s, so he's getting ready to pretty much retire out of the boxing world. There's a couple of challengers that he may be ready to rematch just so he can prove that these fighters cannot beat him, like Derek Chirosa or Tyson Fury for the trilogy, which looks like that might be more than likely what's going to happen, since it's going to be a big money maker fight. Tyson Fury is coming out of retirement, even though we really want to see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, which I think is still going to happen. Fans don't want a rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. We already know what's going to happen. So if Tyson Fury can show us something different, maybe he should do the AJ fight first and then Usyk. But you also have Joseph Parker, who hasn't fought him. Joseph Parker should get a shot at trying to get the undisputed title. Honestly, Joseph Parker has proved himself in this heavyweight division. He knocked out Bacoli, he knocked out Wilder, he went through Zhang. He pretty much did exactly what he needed to do in the heavyweight division. So can't wait to see what's next for Oleksandr Usyk before he retires out. Now for Daniel Dubois, he had a pre-fight party basically celebrating or sealing in his victory, which was the stupidest idea he could have done, because obviously he lost the fight. Now that party really meant nothing, but at the same time it's kind of smart because you can't really party after the loss if you get knocked out. But either way, he has a long journey left for him in the heavyweight division. His fights are not over. He has a lot of opportunities. He could fight Tyson Fury. He could even fight Derek Chirosa. He could even fight Joseph Parker as well. The same names that I named from Oleksandr Usyk could also face Daniel Dubois. And Daniel Dubois really proved himself to be a very solid contender in the heavyweight division by knocking out AJ Cole. So I can't wait to see what's next for him as well. He's always going to be a champion. He's going to earn those belts again. I know it for sure. But that's really all I want to talk about today. Is Usyk the greatest heavyweight of all time? Let me know in the comments down below. Also hit that like button as well as subscribe. Since you made it this far, you might as well. And hit the bell icon so you'll be notified for the next time I post a Box Talk video. I'm Ray the Commentator. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.